Hi, my name is David Thomas. I often get asked about how to manage relationships in China, and I often use the analogy of 3 cups of tea. In other words, the first cup of tea that you take with your Chinese counterparts, you're a stranger. If you get invited back and you take another cup of tea, you can become their friend. And if there's a third cup of tea, which can often take some time to get to, then you become part of their family and part of their trusted network. This all takes time, and it involves showing your appreciation and understanding of Chinese culture, and it also requires a long-term investment from you in terms of building that relationship. From my experience, it can take 2 or 3 years to do business in China. The first trip or two, or first couple of visits, really it's just an exploratory phase while you're starting to build those relationships. The people that you're dealing with in China won't start to trust you or have faith with you until they see that you're willing to make that commitment and investment yourself. And over time, and over many dinners and lunches and relationship giving, you're going to find that you will then become a trusted part of their network, which will enable you to potentially do business there. From my experience, many people give up far too early. They go to China with high expectations, they have dinners and lunches, and they get told lots of good things, but then nothing materializes out of it, and they very quickly lose patience, lose heart, and potentially find that they've lost too much money in the process. You need to take a long-term view. You need to turn up regularly. You need to give as well as receive, which involves the giving of gifts and giving opportunities to your Chinese counterparts. And of course, you need to start with a genuine passion and heart for the process. It's not just about doing business and making money. It's about building lifelong relationships and friends. From my experience, if you can build one trusted long-term relationship in China, you'll have done extremely well, no matter building many relationships. And so rather than spreading yourself thinly across many different groups, my suggestion is that over time you find out who is the right person for you to work with and build and invest in that relationship over a long period. I've written a blog on this topic called Relationships Are Key. I hope you'll read that. You'll see the link on to my website. I think the secret to success in China is to build strong, lasting and sustainable relationships. I hope that you will think a lot about that as you take your own China journey. And if you have any stories or insights to share, please send them to support@davidthomas.asia. I hope you enjoy my blog, Relationships Are Key.